I can't imagine any creature that can defeat a hippopotamus, can you? These huge, brazen tanks flaunt their power wherever they go, and even the most dangerous wild animals are forced to bow down to them or face dire consequences. And that's exactly what we're going to see today. Next scene, a rhinoceros, striding proudly, inadvertently upset a hippopotamus, but just one roar from the angry giant was enough for the rhino to quickly retreat. It's true that they are about the same size, and the rhino's skin is also very thick and armor-like, but hippos are just as crazy and dangerous. Anyone who has ever dealt with them knows this very well. Because of this, the rhinoceros quickly decided to run away. Next scene. Was this lion confused or just too ignorant? The giant hippo was clearly resting and could have continued to sleep, but the lion decided to wake him up. The hippo, who had jumped up in anger, became as furious as possible and attacked the lion. The helpless wildcat was thrown around like a doll. Luckily, the angry hippo didn't hold his head in his mouth. Next scene. You've probably seen that buffaloes can sometimes chase away or even kill lions, but facing hippos is a completely different story. The encounter was like a heavyweight boxing match, but the hippo's fighting technique seemed completely superior. With its mouth wide open, this huge creature could have severed the buffalo's head from its body if the buffalo dared to engage in combat with its horns. But it understood this very well and made the wisest decision: to flee. Next scene, the sun was setting and the lions were sitting by the waterhole, perhaps thinking about their next prey. But suddenly, a hippo entered the scene like an angry guard and ruined the party. The big cats didn't even know what they had done wrong, but all they cared about was escaping from danger. They knew very well that the hippo would not listen to their explanations. Next scene, 3 lions came to the river, thinking they were the undisputed kings of the area. But as soon as they stepped into the water, an angry hippo decided to ruin their celebration. He moved towards them at high speed, and the lions were frantically looking for a way to escape. One of the lions managed to cross the river, but the other 2, seeing the fearsome awe of the attacker, chose to quickly change their course and run away. Next scene. Imagine being stuck on a cliff, surrounded by giant, ferocious creatures. If I were that lion, I would probably wet myself with fear. Let's face it, the helpless lion had no way to escape. When one of the hippos charged at him, he was forced to throw himself into the water. Fortunately, he survived. Next scene. A hippo in the middle of a group of lions. This animal showed no fear at all and charged straight at them. Even if it didn't, you could tell by the scars on its back how tough it was. This warrior creature had lived a hard life, but it was still a true fighter. Next scene. A leopard was enjoying his seafood and didn't notice the giant hippopotamus lurking right next to him. It was like stepping over a sleeping bear to reach a glacier. The leopard was lucky that the hippopotamus wasn't too aggressive, or it could have been torn to pieces in an instant. Next scene. A newborn baby hippopotamus had arrived and a leopard was waiting to attack it. Did it really think it could pick this baby up and run away without its mother noticing? Sports cars shouldn't be messed with by tanks, and this leopard was lucky to survive.